And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get started. And today on the hill, Blake Snell. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
And now it's going to be Jackson Merrill. Fastball is outside. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And here comes Sander Bogaerts. One down, base is empty. And that misses. And that's ball 2. The pitch. Out to short. Betts. Throws to first. Bogaerts retired. 2 down, base is empty. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. 2 outs, base is empty. Way inside, and that hit him.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP, Boog. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill today, Michael King.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by pitch to lead off the inning. And now the rookie second baseman, Hae-Sung Kim. Grounder might be 2. The flip to second. How about that double play? Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
1-2 now. Stays alive. The 1-2. Now one missed. Cut on and missed, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. All set for the start of the inning. Manny Machado to bat now. He made his major league debut as a third baseman for the Orioles August 9th, 2012. Called strike right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Next is the designated hitter, Eggy Rosario. The 1-1 is fouled off. No score here in the second. Next pitch is downstairs. Into center and a base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with one out.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now Connor Joe. That one not close. Ball 2. Hit on the ground, might be 2. The throw to second, on to Freeman. Double play, inning over. Bottom of the second, here come the Dodgers. No score. Now, Max Muncy. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. This one in the air, center field. Merrill. And it's caught for the out. Here's Betts. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That one misses. Now 2-2. Good eye right there.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And now Teoscar Hernandez. That one missing inside. Two outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here in L.A., top half of the third inning, stepping in, Luis Campusano. Campusano with a couple of homers in his last game.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Muncy sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
The second baseman.
One out, base is empty.
Cronenworth.
Next pitch is outside.
Ball 2.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. That misses. 3-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So the batting order turns over. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Muncy makes the grab, and that's the inning. As we go to the last of the third, the batter now will be Will Smith. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Michael Conforto will climb in. Still tied at 0, last of the third. On the ground, right side, Cronenworth. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. 2-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Let's go, James.
2 down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And downstairs. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Goes down looking. As we go to the top of the 4th, stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. That one missed.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And it remains 2-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That one to first, and that's a foul ball. Bogaerts tries to hold up, appeal to first. No, he held back. That's ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Luis Ariz stands in. And a 1-1. Just missed. On the ground, and it goes just foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Outside with a breaking ball.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion.
Snellzilla picks up the strikeout. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Gosingi, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Bogarts at second, Tatis at first, one gone. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Now it's the DH, Eddie Rosario. Upstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And there's a ball.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. Base hit right field. Here comes Bogarts around third. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the
Oh, nice stop on a slide. It's there, and that's a great play. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here's Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And that chops in for a strike. Next offering is downstairs.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one is absolutely belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him! Huge strikeout there. And now it's Max Muncy.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And now it's 3-2, and this is a good example of the type of at-bat that Muncy can deliver. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready now for the 5th inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Campusano. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Just missed. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Jackson Merrill at the dish now. If you look at his early accomplishments, most start by calling him the youngest player ever to do something.
Yeah, do you have an example?
Of course I do. Jackson Merrill is the youngest player all time with a multi-homer game, including a walk-off home run.
Now, that's a good night at the yard.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. And we're back. Digging in, Mookie Betts.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And that is out of play. That misses the zone. 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Comes a 2-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Left fielder, Teoscar.
Hernandez working through some struggles lately. One down, base is empty. In the air, center field. Merrill settles underneath it. And that quickly, 2 away. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
The catcher.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now pitching for
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Kirby Yates.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Well, one-run game. Now here is Xander Bogaerts.
Bogart.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luis.
Now here is Luis Arias. This one popped up. Kim hauls it in, and there's one away. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. And a slider in there for a strike.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
That misses the zone, and the count's full. Roll to short, could be two. Off balance speed, there's one. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Adrian Morejon.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
And here is Michael Conforto.
For the Dodgers, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
That missed by a lot, and it's 2-1. Strike on the inside corner.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Cut on and lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Outside, and that is ball four.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Runner on the go. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Brings it in, and there's two away. Hesung Kim now at the plate. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one hit to right. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back.
Dodgers.
We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Vesia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. Stepping in for San Diego, Manny Machado.
Machado.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Designated hitter,
Eggy Rosario digs in now.
Ball two. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's down and away.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The bat, the left fielder.
First and second, no outs. Now the left fielder, Connor Joe. In the air, right field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with one away. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Luis Campusano.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring. With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Back to right. Fair ball. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Next to hit, Jake Cronenworth. Squirts away a little bit, but no advance from the runners. Two on, one out.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception.
Caught him looking for the K. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
First and second, 2 down. Got him looking. Good job of damage control right there. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Robert Suarez.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's Shohei Ohtani. The next offering misses, and a count 2-1.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. One away. Big time out leading off the home 7th. Next offering is fouled back. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. That's inside, and that's ball 3. And it's ball 4. He missed down low, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. The tying run at the plate. Betts swings, deep drive, left field. That's back. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Muncy headed for third. And he'll reach second with one away.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think.
On the mound now, Ron Marinaccio.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at-bat. And that one fouled off. So the tying run at second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting,
Will Smith, the next to hit. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Swing and a line drive, slicing into right field. And that is the third out of the inning.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Anthony Banda.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Bogarts now.
San Diego, the shortstop, Sander Bogart.
Inside. And a count 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's towards center. Outman sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias.
The first baseman,
Base is empty,
4,
one away,
Luis
and we're in the top of the eighth.
Arias.
And that's
Ball three.
off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. And there's the strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 outs, base is empty. Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. Fernando Tatis Jr. That one inside. It's 2-2. Swings and misses. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Padres.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
56.
eighth, Jeremiah Estrada. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. The batter will be Michael
Leading up for the
Conforto.
Padres, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. The Padres up by 2 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now Machado up here.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
Out towards right center field. Conforto moving back for this one. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down. And now the DH, Eggy Rosario. One down, base is empty. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-2 down.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Connor Joe, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that's downstairs. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. In the air, right side. Conforto makes the catch. And that is that.
Now pitching for
Jason Adam comes on trying to close it out.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
The second baseman,
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
And that one is inside. Now a drag bunt, third base side. On to first, and the bunt attempt doesn't work out. He's 2 outs away. Ohtani will hit next. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. And that's a double.
All over that one right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Max Muncy at the dish. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tying run at the plate. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. Man at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for Los Angeles, Mookie Betts.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Off the mark there. And now 3-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. This could end it. Base hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Big RBI for him right there. That's about his textbook.
Yuki Matsui gets the ball now.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
So 2 down. And next for L.A., Teoscar Hernandez. And now 2-1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. With the winning run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. Got him, and that's the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.